Our history is alive in every generation, and my friend Craig Curry is going to take you on a historical journey.
Are you ready? Here in Ocala, Marion County, everything that makes us special is connected. Beneath our feet, the aquifer feeds our springs, nourishes the land that supports our horses.
Wow, guys, look over there.
And shapes the terrain that defines our outdoor experiences. For thousands of years, these waters and this landscape have drawn people here. Long before today's community, the springs were a life source, sustaining wildlife and early civilizations. Today, we begin that story at the Silver River Museum, then move into our early pioneer chapters at Fort King, where the foundations of modern Marion County began to take shape. My childhood was shaped by the beauty of these very forests and springs. This was my playground, but I also learned early on that every inch of this land carries history. And that history is on display at the Silver River Museum, located inside the Silver Spring State Park. It's one of the best places to learn about Marion County history and step back in time. We met with Museum Director Scott Mitchell to give us an inside look. Scott, tell me a little bit about the museum and what would people that are visiting Marion County and even citizens, what will they learn here?
We have a large part of Marion County history under one roof. We have things that date back at least 14,000 years, prehistoric artifacts from the Silver River. We have memorabilia from the heyday of Silver Springs. We have Civil War implements and mammoth fossils from the Silver River. So for visitors, it's a crash course in our local history here. For people who have lived here for a long time, it's a walk down memory lane.
What makes the Silver River Museum special is that it's interactive. Visitors of all ages can engage with the artifacts and walk through the centuries of Florida's past.
We have found lots and lots of the mammoth fossils here in Marion County. Do we find them in the Silver River or Ocklawaha River?
Here's an insider tip. To make the museum extra interesting, there's a scavenger hunt visitors can participate in with winnable prizes. And one of my family's stories is here at Silver Springs. This is my mother, captured in the very first underwater photograph ever taken here. It's a reminder that history runs through both this land and my own family. Our next stop is just 10 minutes west of Silver Springs Museum, Fort King. Welcome to Fort King. This is the birthplace of Ocala and Marion County. Marion County was established in 1844, but this also served as the Southern Command of the United States Army during the 1830s when the Seminole War was going on. So come on in and let's take a tour. Fort King was established in 1827 and is considered the first foundational historical site in Ocala. Today, this site is a National Historical Landmark where a reconstructed version of the fort now stands. The design is based off an 1837 sketch left behind by Lieutenant John T. Sprague. I understand the dimensions of the fort are like 162 by 152.
Yes, that's correct.
And the height of the walls are 16 feet.
16 feet.
So this place was not vacant. It had a lot of soldiers in it, and I guess ammo dumps and people for the officers' quarters and that type of thing.
Yeah, we had a lot of trade going on as well. It was a hub of activity during the Fort King years.
And here's another insider tip. If you want to walk a portion of the historical Fort King Trail, you can connect with it at the bottom of the hill on the backside of the fort. That sound was once the heartbeat of the fort. Today, it still echoes. Every strike of the hammer connects us to the lives of those who stood here nearly 2 centuries ago.
We're very fortunate to have a functioning blacksmith shop exactly where it sat. The archaeologists did the work. We know exactly the footprint and that it was 2 stories tall.
Check out the pop-up classes that are offered throughout the year. It's an opportunity to experience blacksmithing for yourself, but they also offer other classes like broom making. It's a fun way to experience history firsthand. And perhaps the best way to experience Fort King is during special events, when history is reenacted with cannons, costumes, and old trades brought back to life. Today, we're writing our story, making sure Marion County is a place that welcomes all visitors and locals. The Silver River Museum and Fort King are constant reminders of who we are and where we came from.
So whether you're a visitor or a local, Marion County has so many great experiences and history to share. Don't forget, visit OcalaMarion.com and plan your trip. And download the Ocala Marion Travel Guide app to discover even more exciting experiences. Share, like, follow, and subscribe so you can explore Marion County like a local. So come on and vacation where we live.